Monday Night Raw was surely crazy. We are going to be reviewing it right now. It was an amazing show from beginning to end. I have to say this. We're back, baby. We're back. Strong, hard, pause. And we're back, baby. WWE is back. And I can't say it rather than to review Monday Night Raw right now. As you can see, Monday Night Raw was insane. And yeah, by the looks of it, you want me to do my reviews like this? Maybe I should do my reviews like this. If I had like a closer camera angle, then I would do it. But I'm not. But here we go. Raw reviews. Starting off with Karrion Kross. He had some words to be spoken. Okay? He's like, back when I was in NXT, everybody, I beat everybody. I beat up everybody. Basically that's what he said. He beat up everybody. Then I get called to the main roster. I get humiliated. So, this is why I'm back here. Because all these legends think they're all that. But they're liars. Okay? They're liars. And he's like, they're liars. It's time that I kill the old to make room for the new. It's basically what he said in wording, but it's not really what he said. But that's basically what Karrion Kross had to say, and stuff like that. So, yeah. Then move on to Jey Uso. Yeets. And he comes out with a new Intercontinental Championship. The Intercontinental Championship that he won last week against Braun Breaker. It had some little hint of blue in it. And I'm starting to like it. I'm starting to like it better than the last Intercontinental Championship. People compare Jey Uso to Jeff Hardy of this era, and I do think he is. I do think that he really embodies that. He comes out, backstage, people are cheering him up, comes down the ramp, people are yeeting down, Yeet City, and all that. Jay gets in the ring, Yeets on the top rope, goes, Yeet, 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 Yeet. There's a whole Yeet down. And yeah, and then Braun Breaker comes out and he's like, Jay, if there was anybody that I were to drop this title to, it'd be you. If there was anybody that I would give the title to, it would be you. Listen. Last night, I was the better man. You were the better man last night. And now, Jay and Braun shake hands, and Jay's like, Braun, let's get some dogs in Arizona. Which does happen. We get some dogs in Arizona. Could get the but yeah, that's it. So yeah. And then we move on to Xavier Woods versus Rey Mysterio. Now, this match is so good. You know, Rey kept doing Hurricane Ranas, and then we had to Xavier Woods, and you know, Xavier Woods wins in a cheatful way. I went away, and I never thought Xavier Woods would ever win in WWE. He wins by taking, you know, because Rey is about to do 619, you know, he doesn't do it, you know, because he takes Rey Mysterio's mask off, rolls Rey Mysterio up to pick up the victory. 1, 2, 3, and your winner is Xavier Woods by taking Rey Mysterio's mask off. You know, he hit his face once they even took the mask off, which was smart by Rey. But still, why would you have Xavier Woods win like that? I mean, like, that's so heelish. I mean, you're already planting the seeds for that heel turn for Xavier Woods to eventually turn on Kofi Kingston. I mean, they're already planting the seeds. Yeah, rolls up Rey. This match got made last week, actually. I forgot to mention that. It got made last week. If you didn't watch my Raw reviews last week, you know, it got made last week. Backstage, you know, Xavier Woods is like, you know, former WWE champion, you know, blah, blah, you know, that's unnecessary, you know, that was unnecessary, you know, all that stuff, and Rey got rolled up, mask off, 1, 2, 3, Xavier Woods wins, yeah. Then we move on to what is it? Zoe Stark versus Lyra Valkyria. This is a match made. You know, it was a quick match, you know. Zoe Stark, you know, like, I guess, like, you know, Lyra Valkyria got kneed across the face. I think that was what she got. I'm not sure, but I think she did. She got chief shotted, and then, you know, it saved Zoe Stark to, you know, get Lyra Valkyria. She tried the Z360 in the beginning, didn't, you know. But, you know, Z360 to Lyra, you know, that was it, you know. Smart move, though, by Sonya, the knee across the face, and then that Z360 to Lyra. That wasn't it. Because then, Kaden Carter and Katana Chance come out. And they do that, like, you know, they get, what is it, I think they get Sonya and Shayna down, and then, as you know, you know, Katana Chance gets grabbed by Kaden Carter, and she gets slammed on. By Kaden Carter slamming Katana Chance on Sonya and Sonya and Shayna. So yeah, that was obviously it was amazing. So Kaden Carter and Katana Chance are back. You know, Katana Chance with this like mask on her face. I don't know. I think like her face is broken a little bit, but she'll get better. I'm sure. But yeah, I mean that's it. And we had Drew McIntyre and CM Punk talk inside of a steel cage before the Hell in a Cell match. This, ladies and gentlemen, got heated. I mean it. When Drew McIntyre's talking about CM Punk's wife, and he's like, you know, your wife was here to feed you, here to sober you, here to probably leave, because this is the reason why I have this tuxedo on, because we're gonna celebrate why you're all gone, when you're gone after Bad Blood. And CM Punk's like, you're the reason why I can't be here. Why I can't go home with my family. You're the reason why I have to stay inside of a hotel. So, at Bad Blood, it'll make you bleed so bad that you're going to have to open your eyes full of blood. It's not going to be God who you're praying to. It's not going to be the devil who you're praying to. You're going to be praying to CM Punk. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly why. Now, and I'm changing my mind for this right now. Yes, I already did my Bad Blood predictions, but I can change it. I have CM Punk beating Drew McIntyre now. I finally realize that CM Punk is way leagues beyond Drew McIntyre in the percentage of winning this match. So I'm picking CM Punk. And we're gonna go, I'm gonna put the show on the road. Then we had, it's like 6-man tag team match between JD, Dominic, and Carlito versus LWO and Walking Wild, Cruz del Toro, and Dragon Lee. There's this moment in the match. I'm not lying. Dragon Lee, does a splash to Dominic. Cruz del Toro does this, swanton to JD. And Walking Wild did this, 450 splash to, I think, Carlito. And he kicked out, And then, Carlito, he did this, suicide dive, where Walking Around that huge suicide dive at just, I think, Dom, and then JD and Carlito got dived on, I think by Cruz del Toro and Dragon Lee, which was cool. And then, to end the match, basically, it's said and done, right? You have Finn Balor, punch Walking Wild, in the back of the neck, to have JD McDonough. I don't know if he did a move or something. I think he did what move? I think Dom did a splash. No, he didn't do a splash. I think JD did something. I think he had something to do with this. I'm trying to think of what. Because I think JD did some move and then pinned, I think it was a code breaker maybe in the back or something like that. I don't know. Forgot. I think it was, a splash by JD, I think. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a splash by JD. I think. And then, 1, 2, 3, Judgment Day win. And then is where it gets heated again. So, Rhea Ripley comes out and he's like, she's like, enough talking. And Damian Priest comes in, literally punches Finn Balor, in the corner, as they're doing that. Rhea Ripley, is getting Dom inside of the shark cage, because, he's going to be inside of a shark cage at Bad Blood to begin with anyways. So he gets, punched, he gets battered, he gets bruised, he gets punched by Rhea, and then, Liv comes in, she starts running away from Rhea Ripley, and then comes back, and then just starts ramming her, like, whole fist and just starts, taking down, Rhea starts punching her. And punching her. And punching her until... And Rhea, like, throws a shoe at Liv and inside somewhere it cut. And then, basic stuff. Rhea Ripley. Oh, yeah, and Punk was like, sorry. CM Punk was like, I'll see you in hell. Yeah, we've got to Rhea Ripley stuff. Actually, moving on to Damian Priest. Actually, Damian Priest, he tried, there was this point where Finn Balor was on the corner, right? And he did a drop kick. And he actually did a drop kick, and then, like that, got, Damien in the corner, right? Check a drop kick in the corner. And then he comes back, clotheslines Carlito. But then he gets held down by Carlito. JD gets missile drop kicked in the... Check a drop kick in the corner by Finn. And then Finn hits not one coup de grace from the other one. He hits 2 coup de grace from the other one. But then he hits 3 coup de graces. 3 coup de graces to Damian Priest. And again, the Terror Twins cannot stop this new version of Judgment Day. It's like every single week they just keep getting beaten down. Like, I've never seen the Terror Twins so, like, I don't say, like, I've never seen the Terror Twins so, like, battered, and bruised and taken down like that. I mean, it's just insane how they're gonna pull it into next week. It's just insane. It's literally insanity. And then we move on to Kofi Kingston facing Chad Gable, because Xavier Woods had his match earlier on in the show against Rey Mysterio, which I already talked about. But then we have Kofi Kingston versus Chad Gable. Kofi Kingston does a Trouble in Paradise. Doesn't do it. He gets ankle locked. Then he has an SOS to Gable. Gable kicks out. He rolls out of the ring. And Kofi Kingston, gets, like, I guess, dives off the steps into Chad Gable, and then, Xavier Woods, he wants to add on top of that, so he dives on to, Julius Creed, and then Kofi gets Xavier in the ring. Kofi gets, Chad Gable in the ring. But then, Xavier kind of pulls out Chad Gable, and it accidentally, made Kofi Kingston fall. So Chad Gable could do the, Chaos Theory to Kofi Kingston to pick up the victory. It was amazing. Totally. So, yeah, watch that. We have Sami Zayn and Gunther. And they're talking, bickering, back and forth, But I'm going to have to end this quick. And, Sami Zayn, he's, talking about, Gunther, first he's talking about his father and how he didn't, he's like, my father, you know, he flew. He's like, I flew all the way to Philadelphia just to see my son lose to this coward Sami Zayn. I can't be doing this anymore. And he's like, that's why I didn't come back for three months. And then, actually it was 2 months, but you know. And then Sami Zayn's like, yeah, because your father, because you know, you can't stand, because you're just going to get down and deep down inside, I know. You're just going to cry at your father after losing everything. So that means your father's a coward. And then he got into Gunther's nerves. Gunther clotheslines him, and then does a power bomb, then does a sleeper hold, then does a power bomb to Sami Zayn. He's like, no. Sorry. He's like, you know, you want the match? You got it. Yeah. So I guess it hasn't been confirmed as of late. Let me see if it has been confirmed, because you never know. I don't think it has been confirmed, though. Hasn't been confirmed for Bad Blood. Not yet. But it will be shortly. Sami Zayn versus Gunther, the World Heavyweight Championship. Trust me. One of these days, it's going to be confirmed. So. Yeah, then we have Pete Dunne. He's like, you know, Sheamus, you know, you've been calling me Butch. And that's why I keep attacking you. And you keep calling me that name, I'm going to attack you. So next week, how about we do a good old Donnybrook match? See you next week. See you next week, Sheamus. It was basically just, that's what he said and stuff, so. Yeah, and then we have the most, I'd say, unbelievable thing of the night. We had, you know, AOP versus Awesome Truth, which is not Awesome Truth anymore because, you know, they literally slammed R-Truth down, you know, all that stuff, you know, like AOP does. R-Truth tags the Miz, and Miz just kicks R-Truth, and I'm like, what the frick? What the heck? And R-Truth looked totally confused on what to do, because I'm like, oh my god, he's done. And Miz, you know, rips off the shirt, he's done, and then AOP just does that neck breaker, sitting powerbomb to R-Truth to then pick up the victory. 1, 2, 3. AOP wins. And I heard Karen Cross say, because I read it with his lips, he's like, oh, frick, I forgot. He's like, that's right. But originally, that's what he was like, so. Yeah. We don't have to get to this clip, we can just watch the full match. I'll just review the full match, the full rundown, you know, get that stuff. And R-Truth's like, you know, I think, Miz confused him some in the Judgment Day, because, you know, Judgment Day, Awesome Truth, you know, all that stuff. So I'm gonna go give him a text. You have a phone? No. Yeah, I'm just gonna go talk to the Miz, and then he's like, and then Kathy's like, over here, eyes okay, your face is okay, and all that stuff. But yeah. Then we had the most shocking match of the century here. I don't know if this is from recency biased. This match is insane. Last monster standing match between Big Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman. This match is just insanity. you know, where do I start? I mean, Braun Strowman, you know, choke slammed Braun Strowman through the announce desk, and then Braun Strowman, you know, ran through Braun Strowman through 2 barricades. He did the Death Valley Driver through 2 tables to Strowman, and ran into Strowman through 2 barricades. And then, like, you know, he's getting in Adam Pearce's face, you know, security. And all the security gets, like, splashed out from this top rope and gets splashed out by Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed, except for Adam Pearce. I don't know how you got out of the way of that one. That was a close one. And literally, you know, Braun Strowman, you know, gets a chair thrown at him, you know, he gets hit with a steel. Braun Strowman hits Bronson Reed with the steel chair in the stage, you know, before all this happened. But then he gets thrown a chair at him, right? And Bronson Reed superplexes Braun Strowman and collapses the ring in half. Like, literally collapsed the ring in half. And then you see this, like, you see this man come out, right? I'm like, who is this? It's Seth Rollins. You know what he does? Comes out, curb stomps Bronson Reed on the steps. And then listen. And then Braun Strowman wins by standing up. Your last monster standing is Braun Strowman. And move on to our last clip where Chad Gable, you know, he said it pretty clear. He's like, you know, we're American made, you know, we're American, I don't know, like, he basically just said, like, I'm George Washington, I'm General Patton of this world, you know, we make kids, you know, Julius Cage said, we make kids go to sleep at night, knowing that they're safe from American made. That's why we are called American made. And then Kathy's like, yeah, I'm Canadian. And then and she's like, sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was it. And she's like, and he's like, oh, too bad. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then Kathy's like, Canadian. No, she's not Canadian. I mean, she's like, she had to say Canada. It's like, I'm in Canada. And then they're like, oh, I'm sorry. And then American Maid's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then Kathy's like, sorry. And that was it. As your guys, is Monday Night Raw. It was an amazing show overall. And next is SmackDown, and then we have Bad Blood, man. That's it, man. Hopefully you guys liked this Raw review video, and I'll see you guys in the next one with everybody saying, hold on. Everybody's saying, yeet.